Good morning, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday morning. We're going to do a little cruise news this morning. Two old farts. Good morning. Hope you are doing well. Bruce, good to see you. Good chatting with you yesterday. Thanks so much for booking your cruise with us. Good morning, Fred and Lisa. Hope you're doing well. Felicia, how are you doing? Hope you're having a great Sunday morning. Hello again, Bruce. Tony Diaz, good morning. Hope you are having a wonderful Sunday morning as well. Let's get into some cruise news. Got lots of cruise news today. Some of it we went over slight details on Wednesday, but let's get into it. Royal is going to home port out of San Diego. It's funny, we were talking on Wednesday about getting more ships into California, and ask and you shall receive. They're not going to be the biggest ships in the world, but we are getting some ships out of California. So San Diego is going to be a cruise port starting in October. I mean, it already is a cruise port, but Royal is going to be putting a ship there in October of 2026. It's going to be Serenade at Sea, so you're getting an older, smaller cruise ship. That's not the biggest port. LA is also getting some new cruise ships. Again, you're going to have Quantum, Ovation, Navigator, and Voyager. Quantum and Ovation, newer ships, Quantum class ships, Quantum Plus class ships. Really nice ships if you like Odyssey, if you like Anthem, those ships. That's not my favorite class of ships, but it's nice that you're getting something a little bit larger out there. You get some of the cool features of Royal Caribbean. But Navigator and Voyager and Serenade, all older ships. Navigator's a really cool ship. I'm going on Independence in a week and a half, so you're going to get some cool ships out there, which is really nice. So at least there are some new things and fun things coming to California. We got Sandy said, we just boarded Wonder of the Seas. That is awesome. Wearing their bite-sized cruiser shirts. Stopped by several people who particularly like the Cruise. Yeah, I get a lot of comments on that shirt. I'm glad people like it. That is so great. Sandy, I hope you guys have a wonderful time. Bob, I hope you're feeling well. I hope everything goes well, and I hope you guys have an awesome, awesome, awesome time. I will wave to you from Miami as you guys get off in Port Canaveral next week. Hope you guys have an awesome time. Let me know how everything goes. Can't wait to hear about it. Peter Heron, good morning. How are you, Peter? Good to see you. Rick, how are you doing? Hope your Sunday morning is doing well. Tom, how are you from the Berkshires? Good to see you here. Very nice. Hope you're having a great day. Robin, good morning. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day as well. Tony Diaz, Serenade is a great ship. It's my top 5. There you go. I do. So I will say, we were on Enchantment. I loved Enchantment. We had such a good time on Enchantment. It's very different, right? So I love Oasis class ships. Everybody knows I like the bigger ships. However, Enchantment was awesome. And it was a really nice change of pace from rushing around. It was really nice. We did an 8-dayer on Enchantment 2 years ago, whatever it was, 2.5 years ago. And it was really nice to be able to just relax and enjoy yourself and see some shows. And it's a very different cruise experience. But I agree. I had a great time on Enchantment. Roll Tide, good morning. Hope you are having a great, great day. Next bit of cruise news we have is Royal Caribbean has deployed facial recognition at San Juan. Funny, the Symphony can't dock there, but on their other ships that can dock there, they have put in the facial recognition for getting on and off the ship. I love this. This is speeding everything up. This is going to continue to advance on Star of the Seas. It's going to be available for the doors on your ship. The cabin doors. So when you come up to your cabin, it'll facially recognize you. You don't have to use your key or anything like that. I love the technology improvements. I know sometimes things don't work, so that will frustrate people, I'm sure. But I do appreciate when they advance technology and do some fun things like that. To me, it's fun. I enjoy tech, so those type of things are always fun to me. Hopefully they work. That's the more important thing. Hopefully it works. The ones down in all the ports when you go through customs at the end, those seem to work fantastically. So I have no issues. I hope those are awesome. Next up in cruise news, jet skis are dangerous. So there is a client, I'm sure everybody's seen this already. I know all the cruise tubers jumped on this one right away. A group of people were on Icon of the Seas in December. They were doing a 7-night cruise. They stopped at Coco Cay. And they were doing jet skis, and this young woman, Jessica, was hit by the guide. So the guide was going really fast, apparently, tried to pass her, smashed into her, actually went over her, crushed her kind of under the jet ski. She had 4 spinal fractures and a ton of internal injuries. I didn't hear about this before. I'm shocked I didn't hear about this before. She has some permanent damage, and she's going to require additional medical things. They're suing for neglect and negligence, and it is a $5 million lawsuit. That is wild. That's a lot of money, and obviously with those type of injuries, I totally get it, but that is really, 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 really crazy. It's very, very sad. I hope she is okay and there are no other things going on there, because that is very, very scary. It's why I don't do. I'm very risk averse at this point in my life, especially on cruises. I'm just going to walk around and enjoy myself. I'm not parasailing, I'm not jumping off of anything. I'm not young anymore. John T said, morning, sign up for a pizza making class in Naples on Easter Sunday, traveling on the breakaway. John, that's going to be awesome. There is nothing as good as Neapolitan pizza. Hope you have a great time on that. That is going to be spectacular. Next bit of cruise news, Royal Caribbean on the beach club down there in Nassau that's coming to completion soon. They're moving very quick. I saw some pictures of it this week. I will be down there. I'll be in Nassau twice next week. Not this coming week, the following week. I'll be down there twice because I'm going on Divina and Independence, so I'll be down there twice. So I will see the beach club. So we'll see, hopefully, if I can get a little sneak peek. So they've opened up bids for Bahamian businesses to become service providers on the island there, which I always think is really nice that they're kind of allowing that to be a thing and not just having Royal Caribbean kind of take ownership there. However, that does mean there's going to be some things I think that are not included in your cruise fare, like trinkets and things like that, which is fine. But it is nice that they're allowing those companies to be able to bid for those things. I appreciate that. Tony said, at my age, even standing is dangerous. Amen, right? I just walked my dog. I walked Peanut and I fell twice. I wiped out twice. I'm not feeling great. I was really pissed the second time it happened. I have mud all over me. I had to just wash all my clothes. It's a mud bath out there. It's so wet and rainy. It's been raining for 24 hours. So I get it, Tony. I'm with you. Next bit of cruise news, Norwegian Cruise Line and PayPal have joined forces. There's going to be a easy way for you to check out now if you'd like to use PayPal. Anything for them to get your money faster, I think they are going to be in favor of. So if you are booking direct with NCL, you will be able to use PayPal to check out. Some people love PayPal. Some people like using all of those different, whether it's Venmo or any of those things. People like using those aggregators. So it's good. It's good, I guess, if you are looking to check out easier. There you go. Peter said, icy and rain and snow mix here. Yeah, it is just raining here, but it is really, really bad out. And I ate it twice, full on, eat it. It was bad. I'm not feeling great. I'm feeling very sore. What are you going to do? It's life. Carnival Cruising is now going to be sailing year-round out of Norfolk. This is nice considering that they closed that Charleston port, which I love that Charleston port. And hopefully another part of Charleston is going to open a port. But they launched year-long cruising now from Norfolk starting on Wednesday, February the 12th, which was the inaugural, which actually was delayed because of winds, which is not great. But it's Carnival Sunshine is going to be there. It is called the Norfolk Half Moon Cruise Center. It is going from seasonal to year-round. They can accommodate 150,000 guests a year. It costs them $12 million to upgrade that to get it all done. But it's nice. It's nice to have more cruise ports. I would love to see more cruise ports up and down the East Coast to get to places like Bermuda, the Bahamas, and get a little bit further, right? The further down you get, the little further you can go. From New York, Philly, and all that, it takes a long time to get to the Caribbean. So hopefully that'll help a little bit. Bruce said, sad thing, it's the sunshine, which is horrible. Yeah, look, there's nothing you can do, right? In these Baltimore, Virginia, Charleston ports, they're small ports. You're not going to be able to have big ships there, which is sad. So you're going to get these older, boozy, cruisy type ships. I get it. It's not the best case. And they're going to be expensive because there's only 1 or 2 ships there. Like Baltimore is very expensive to cruise out of there because there's only 1 ship or 2 ships there, right? Depending on what's going on. So yeah, I agree with you, Bruce, but it's better than nothing, I guess, you know? So next bit of cruise news, Captain Johnny is retiring after 50 years at sea. If you don't know Captain Johnny, he's a character. You can see he drives like he had a motorcycle. He would drive around the ship, crazy things. Really, really, really wild, fun captain. He had a Harley Davidson in the guest areas at points. He would walk around with his helmet on. He's a wild dude. But great captain. He is retiring. They had a big ceremony for him this week. So congrats to Captain Johnny for his retirement. Bruce said, I like small ships, but that ship is tight. Yeah, it's not the best. I agree. Kim, how are you? Good to see you here. Hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful Sunday morning. Next bit of cruise news for today. NCL has announced they are hosting 2 music festivals. If you're into music and cruising, it's going to be 2. They're Monsters of Rock and On the Blue Cruise. So one is going to be a 5-day full ship charter on the Joy, which is crazy. That is huge. Out of Miami. It's going to have 35 artists on it. Again, that is wild that they can get that many bands and that many people to go on one of those cruises. They're going to have a custom rock venue on Spice H2O, and Manhattan Room's going to have concerts in it. That is really, really crazy. And then the other one is on the Blue Cruise, which is the Moody Blues. Justin Hayward is going to be hosting that, and that is on the Gem, which is a little bit of a smaller ship. But it's really interesting. This music charter is going to be going to Canada and New England, which is really interesting. They're going to be doing a mellow yellow dance party, painting with rock stars, wine tasting events, a bunch of other things. Should be a ton of fun. So if you're into music and you're looking for something fun to do, there you go. That's a fun little music festival, 2 fun little music festival cruises. Fred and Lisa said they love the sunshine. There you go. Yeah, look, if you're going to Bermuda, anything's good because you're going to be there for a day or 2. So it's really nice. And it gives you time to escape if there are too many people. Carnival this year has announced they have a new gift for VIFPs. If you didn't notice, last year they gave away hats, and people were pissed about it. They did not like the hats. They did not think it was a good enough gift for them. This year, they're giving away new VIFP packing cubes, which I think is really nice. It's a very apropos gift. It's a little more on brand for cruising, for what people need. I don't get why anybody gets mad at any kind of a free gift, but I get why people don't like the hat or don't want the hat. Whatever, it's fine if you don't want a hat. But the packing cubes actually, I think, a really great gift. People seem to be liking it. Look, everybody doesn't like everything. You go on those boards, you see the people yelling at John Heald. It's never good. It's never all good on those boards. But I think this is a really nice gift, and it makes sense for cruising. If you don't use packing cubes, they are awesome. I highly recommend them. I have a thing of packing cubes that I've been using for like 2 or 3 years. They're great. I use them for every cruise. I swear by them. They're awesome. Alex said, running late. I'm done with the snow. Same. We were just talking about it. I'm done with we have rain here. It's calling for 17 inches of snow on Thursday. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm flying out on Sunday. Hopefully the weather's nice to get to Miami, and we shall see. Little more details on the MSC Entertainment on Board World America. They're going to be doing a Queen concert. It's going to be like a live rendition of a bunch of Queen songs. And I got a little more details on the Dirty Dancing thing. I don't remember if we talked about this on Wednesday. So I thought it was just going to be a concert where they were singing songs from Dirty Dancing. That is not true. They're going to be doing it Rocky Horror style. So the movie is going to be playing. They're going to be doing scenes from the movie live. And then at the end, they're going to invite everybody up for that finale dance. And then they're going to have a Dirty Dancing party. So if that's something that you're into, if you like Dirty Dancing and all of that, if you love the movie, it will be awesome. Sandy said, don't forget to give John a thumbs up. We appreciate all of you and your cruise advice and information. Thanks so much, Sandy. Hope you guys have an amazing time. Alex said, John Heald is back on a ship and he's doing a lot of live streams. God bless that man. You know, there are some things I don't like about Carnival, but I really like John Heald, and that man goes through a lot. He goes through a lot, John Heald. He seems like such a nice man. People just torch him. He's got a great attitude, though. God bless John Heald. He's the best. Yeah, so that's it for today for cruise news. I will be on the Divina next week. We'll be doing the live stream on Wednesday. As I mentioned last week on Wednesday, we're changing up our schedule a little bit. We had done like 800 and some straight days posting a video, which is nuts. I was going to do 1,000. I wanted to get to 1,000, but it's just dumb. Nobody watches the videos on Saturday, and those videos then get punished for posting them on Saturday because nobody watches them. So then those videos never really get any traction. So we're not going to post on Saturdays anymore. And then we're going to be posting the normal every other day, pretty much. We'll do the live stream on Wednesday and Sunday. So you got those there. And then Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, you'll get regular videos. We also decided to cut out some of the extraneous vlogs and just make longer ones. So we'll do an embarkation day vlog and then maybe just big days like Nassau or Perfect Day or whatever, like those things where we're visiting things, and maybe do one overall sea day of all the things on sea days. Kim said, do you know if it's the smaller ships are still visiting? Yeah, I was on Celebration. Celebration went there. So even big ships are visiting there. It's only the Oasis class ships or larger. So I was on an Excel class Carnival ship, which is massive, and we docked no problem at all. So yeah, all the other ships are still docking there. It's just Oasis class. There you go. Tony said it too. So that's our new schedule we're going to be doing. I don't think anybody really cares about that. If anybody's on Divina, I got my little pins. So I have my little Divina pins. I went with a slightly different design on this one. They're like clear on the top. Let's see if it'll zoom in on it when I get close enough. There you go. MSC Divina. I'm getting my Independence of the Seas one. So next week on Monday, not this Monday, the following Monday, I'll be boarding Divina for 4 days, getting off of Divina on Friday, getting on Independence of the Seas, and being on there until Monday, and then I'm coming home. So 4 day, 3 day. So we'll have a ton of videos, which is really going to back me up, especially on this new schedule, which I didn't think about before I started the new schedule. But that'll take us through a ton of the next couple months of getting content out. And remember, like for us, the thing I always try to, remember when I'm doing these is at the end of the day, we're not YouTubers, right? We're not content creators. That's why we don't it'd be really easy to come on here and we have a marketing company. I know how to do clickbaity videos with hooks and crazy things like some of the big YouTubers. And I don't want to fault them for doing it. I never want to talk badly about other people doing content because I really like some of their content, and I really like a lot of the videography. Like Griff and Alyssa, I love his video style. And I love their content and things. I just don't like clickbait. And every video is clickbait. But they're YouTubers and they're trying to make money. So I get that. The great thing for us is that we're not doing this to try to make money. We're doing this to try to provide information, and then we're a travel agency, so we're doing it to try to drive business to our travel, obviously, right? There's no secrets there. So changing up the schedule and doing these different things and not clickbaiting are all fine for us, because somebody emailed me and they're like, you're not going to make money, but we're not trying to make money. We're trying to put out really good content, really good information. That's all. So that's really good. Tony said, my wife is currently on the Bliss. I hope she's having a great time, Tony. I love the Bliss, one of my favorite ships. She's getting a little Jersey boys in. Love that ship. Really, really fun. Alex said, are there any other ports that are similar to San Juan? They drop you off in the middle of the city? Sure. Charleston's like that here. If you get off at Charleston, you're dropped off right in the middle of the city. I love that. You're good to go. I mean, Nassau, arguably, you're in the city, right? So you're right there. I'm trying to think of any of the Caribbean ports. St. Thomas, kind of, right? Once you just clear the little port area there, you are in the city or downtown in the city there, so you can wander around St. Thomas a little bit. But nothing like as cool as San Juan where you're just like out and wandering. Just trying to think of any other ones. I don't know. I'm sure there are. I just can't think of off the top of my head. I go to too many places. Halifax, basically. Yeah, Tony just said some of the New England ports. Bar Harbor, sadly, you're right in the middle of town. Portland, Maine, you're right downtown. You can walk right to all the restaurants and everything. Yeah, all of those. Halifax, all of those. Good morning, Tim. How are you doing? Greg Gooser said, that's why it's my favorite channel. No clickbait, no sales, just honest information. Yeah, it's all we're trying to do. Just trying to give you good information. And then if you decide to book a cruise with us, that's awesome. That's what we're here for. That's it. No heavy sales, no clickbait, no nothing like that. Again, I don't want to, I feel like sometimes I get negative about the clickbaity stuff, but I get why, I understand why they do it. And I understand they're trying to make a living. It's how they earn their money. It's what they do for their life. So I get it, right? They don't, I have a job, thank God. So I don't have to do that, which is good. All right, that is it for today. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. I'm going to go try to walk the dog again and not fall on my butt. Sandy, Bob, Amanda, everybody have a wonderful cruise on board the Wonder of the Seas. Kevin and Carrie Ann are on board Virgin right now. A bunch of people are out cruising around. Hope everybody has a wonderful Sunday. I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.